If you doubt Allah's existence, then answer this. Where did everything come from? Did the universe create itself? Did nothing turn into something? Can an explosion in a junkyard create a fully functioning airplane? Look at your hands. Who designed the fingerprints that are unique to you alone? Scientists study DNA, but who programmed it with precise instructions for life? If a book requires an author and a building needs an architect, then doesn't this perfect universe need a creator? Think about time. Who decided that a day is 24 hours and a year is 365 days? Who made the Earth spin at the exact speed needed to keep us alive? If it were slower, we would burn. If it were faster, we would freeze. Did this balance happen by accident? Now, let's talk about death. You see people dying around you, yet you live as if you will never die. Your body, which once was full of strength, weakens with time. Your hair turns gray, your skin wrinkles, and no matter how rich or powerful you are, you cannot stop it. If life had no creator, then why does it follow this inescapable cycle? Who controls your soul, which leaves the body at its appointed time? You enjoy the warmth of the sun, the sweetness of fruit, and the love of family. Who gave you these blessings? And if you think you are self-sufficient, can you create a single leaf, a single raindrop, or a single breath of life? And if you still doubt, then ask yourself, why do you have a conscience? Why do you feel guilt when you do wrong? Who placed the difference between right and wrong inside your heart? The truth is, deep down, you already know the answer. Allah asks in the Quran, "Am khuliqu min ghayri sha'in am humul khaliqun?" Were they created out of nothing, or were they themselves the creators? Surah At-Tur 52:35. So, if you still have doubts, answer this. What will you say when you finally meet your Creator? Think, reflect, and you will find the truth. Look at nature. Every creature, every plant, every drop of water follows a perfect system. A bee knows how to make honey. A bird knows how to build its nest. A baby instinctively knows how to suckle moments after birth. Who taught them? Did they learn by accident? Consider your own body. Your lungs breathe without you commanding them. Your heart beats even when you sleep. Your immune system fights viruses without you even being aware. Could this be random? Now think about the food you eat. A tiny seed turns into a towering tree, bearing fruit season after season. A grain of wheat multiplies into countless more, feeding entire nations. Could this be mere chance? Allah challenges those who doubt. هَذَا خَلْقُ اللَّهِ فَأَرُونِي مَاذَا خَلَقَ الَّذِينَ مِن دُونِهِ. This is Allah's creation, so show me what those other than Him have created. Surah Luqman 31:11. Can you name a single thing that humans have created from nothing? Science only discovers what already exists. We manipulate materials, but we do not create them. If there was no creator, then where did the laws of physics, chemistry, and biology come from? Why does everything follow a set order? Could blind chance create intelligence, purpose, and design? Let's use logic. If you walk into a house and find food on the table, clothes folded, and everything in its place, would you believe that no one put them there? Now look at the universe, the stars, the oceans, the mountains, the human body, all perfectly organized. Can such precision come from nothing? Even scientists admit the universe had a beginning. The Big Bang Theory states that the universe came into existence from a single point. But what was before that? Nothing? And how did something come from nothing? Everything with a beginning has a cause. The universe has a beginning. So it must have a cause. And that cause must be outside of time, space, and matter. That cause is Allah, the uncreated creator. Allah says in the Quran, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Say, He is Allah, the One. Allah, the eternal refuge. He neither begets nor is born, and there is nothing like Him. Surah Al-Ikhlas 112, 1-4. So ask yourself, if not Allah, then who? If not creation, then what? If not purpose, then why? Why are you here? Is your purpose just to wake up, work, eat, and sleep? Or is there something greater? Think about it. If you were given a phone without instructions, you would be confused. Yet here you are, in this world, full of signs and guidance, and you still question your purpose? Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاءَ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا لَاعِبِينَ. And we did not create the heavens and the earth and everything in between for mere play. Surah Ad-Dukhan 44:38. This life is a test of faith, patience, and gratitude. Will you recognize your Creator, or will you ignore Him? The choice is yours. If you still doubt Allah's existence, then answer this. Can something come from nothing? If you saw a beautiful painting, would you ever believe it painted itself? If a perfectly designed phone cannot exist without an engineer, then how can the entire universe, with all its complexity, exist without a creator? Look at your own body. Your eyes can see millions of colors, your brain processes information faster than any computer, and your heart beats without you controlling it. Who designed such perfection? Could lifeless matter randomly form intelligence, emotions, and consciousness? Now, let's think about life and death. If life was meaningless, why does every human crave purpose? If death was the end, why do we fear it? If everything was an accident, why does everything follow a precise order? Who is in control? Allah asks in the Quran, أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ أَمْ هُمُ الْخَالِقُونَ. Were they created out of nothing, or were they themselves the creators? Surah At-Tur 52:35. Deep inside, your heart knows the answer. But will you accept it? Look at the sky. The sun rises and sets at the perfect time, giving us light and warmth. The moon controls the tides and the stars guide travelers. Who placed them so perfectly? Now look at nature. Trees provide oxygen, rain gives life to the earth, and animals have instincts that ensure survival. A tiny ant knows how to gather food. A newborn baby knows how to cry for milk. Who taught them? Allah challenges us in the Quran, هَذَا خَلْقُ اللَّهِ فَأَرُونِي مَاذَا خَلَقَ الَّذِينَ مِن دُونِهِ. This is Allah's creation, so show me what those other than Him have created. Surah Luqman 31:11. Mankind invents technology, but we only manipulate what already exists. We can reshape a tree into a chair, but we cannot create a tree from nothing. If human intelligence cannot make something from nothing, how can blind chance do so? Science confirms that the universe had a beginning. The Big Bang Theory states that everything came from a single point. But what caused it? If an explosion occurs, it creates chaos, not order. Yet the universe operates with perfect laws: gravity, physics, chemistry. Could an explosion create such precision? If a book requires an author, if a car needs a manufacturer, then doesn't the universe need a creator? Allah says in the Quran, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Say, He is Allah, the One, Allah, the Eternal Refuge. He neither begets nor is born, and there is nothing like Him. Surah Al-Ikhlas 112:1-4. If not Allah, then who? If not creation, then what? Why are you here? Just to eat, sleep, and work? If life had no purpose, why does every human search for meaning? Why do we crave love, justice, and truth? Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاءَ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا لَاعِبِينَ. And we did not create the heavens and the earth and everything in between for mere play. Surah Ad-Dukhan 44:38. This life is a test of faith, patience, and gratitude. Will you recognize your Creator, or will you ignore Him? The choice is yours. You attend funerals, but do you reflect on your own death? No matter how powerful or wealthy a person is, they cannot escape death. Where do they go? What happens next? Allah says, كُلُّ نَفْسٍ ذَائِقَةُ الْمَوْتِ. Every soul will taste death. Surah Ali Imran 3:185. If life was accidental, why does death feel so certain? If there was no purpose, why do we fear judgment? The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, the smartest person is the one who remembers death and prepares for it. Will you be ready when your time comes? If you still doubt, then ask yourself, what if you are wrong? What if, after death, you stand before Allah, and He asks you, Why did you reject the truth? What will you say? The evidence is clear. The signs are everywhere. But will you open your heart to see them? Think, reflect, and you will find the truth.